I wouldn't say lost, but I guess I'm troubled and I'm very confused. Do you know that feeling when you finally did it? Well, actually, let me show you. This this is a picture of me and my friend at my graduation party. And yeah, that feeling I was talking to you about is finishing high school. See, all that hard work from all those years spent on the table, memorizing countless historic dates and math formulas, you finally get your reward. A piece of paper. That was back in June when I finally got my high school diploma. Jokes aside, I really felt proud when I graduated. But what comes after that is even more challenging, and that is basically the next logical step, which is university, college, or for me in my case, a business school. Attends, je suis en choc là. Attends. Ok, attends. Attends. uh... What the fuck? No! No. No. Attends. Non. 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 C'est pas vrai. Non. Anyways, today I really want to talk about why I chose this business school and which criteria you should pay attention to when you choose a university, college, or whatever floats your boat. Anyways, first up we have the academic reasons. This is basically where you go on the internet and you search up the ranking of your school. If you're lucky enough, your school is going to be in the top 5 or the top 10. And of course, ranking are not the essential if your school is the best or the worst. No, it's just to have an idea if your school is one of the great schools in your country or in your town. And I was fortunate enough that my school is in the top 5 business schools in France, so that basically means that if I have a degree there, I'll be getting a good job. Put my bet on that. Afterwards, you should look at expert commentaries on your school. It's basically critiques, stuff like that. And you should also reach out to the students over there. They're gonna be giving you their own perspective on the school, how it works, on campus, off campus, the student life over there. How is it? How are people adapting to the weather? Adapting to the weather. What was that? And then you should also look at their alumni network and also their partnerships with other universities or schools. This basically tells you if your school is open and is reaching other schools at a national level or an international level. If you can have extension somewhere else, have a year studying somewhere else but in the same program. Yeah, and talking about the program, it's the key criteria why I chose my school basically. I chose it because the program was absolutely a dream to live in. You start your year, the first year in Nice, second year you have an UCLA extension, which will be in Los Angeles, then third and fourth year you're going to Singapore. How crazy is that? And of course, the most important one for me personally is the cost. If you can't pay for the school, why the hell are you going in it? First, now the social reasons. Social reasons. Where your school is located, what city, what town, which country, what language do they speak? Do you think you're gonna adapt well to the culture? Basically, everybody's nice, except if you're in France. Anyway, I chose my school because Nice, is a beach city. Every time you go out, you see the beach and you're relaxed. you're relaxed. So I guess this is on to a more serious tone now. um, a month ago, I almost quit my school. And here's why. It's definitely not because of the people over there. I mean, some of my friends are very good friends, and it's most because of the financing part. And I guess it's not because I have bad friends. No, they are lovely people. But I guess, how can I put this? In the first few weeks of school, you know, everybody's smiling, everybody's giving out their best self and kind of saying themselves to other people, hey, look at me, I'm social, I want to talk with you, I want to make friends with you. Essentially, after a few months, you basically realize that not everybody's meant for you. Like, not everyone can be your friend, and so I knew who I was going to work with, who I was going to have fun with, and who I was going to. Yeah.
What you buying today? This one. This one I like.
And then essentially, that is really not why I wanted to change schools only 2 months after my studies. I guess what? Let me tell you guys why. I apologize if I draw like shit. This is the first time I'm trying this. It's quite funny. Oops. Okay. So basically, how should I animate this? All right. Let's do this. This is me, right? Happy little. It was when we were told that we should look out for other universities and college for your next year. Basically, having the worst decision and the one of the most important decisions of your life. And these people you see over here, these people came to my school and presented the universities and college, and one of them represented my future school, and this one really captivated me. So I put a great ton of effort in the last year of my high school to have a glimpse of getting a chance to get into that school. And yeah, like I was so obsessed and I was so into it, into that program, that I actually forgot all of the other stupid things that you should think about and how it should cost you. Is me again. Now in France. Happy me, right? So I try to go every week to other banks. Like, this is a bank, this is another one, this is another one, and all three of them rejected me. You see, I thought it was so simple that you would just go to France, and me being a French citizen myself and a student, just go there, ask for the bank to loan you some, couple of dollars, and then I literally asked them for my full tuition, which is about 60,000 euros, and none of them gave me crap shit. And yes, it's basically my fault, because I didn't do enough research on the internet how to get a bank loan successfully. I mean, I didn't go into detail. So that week I was so lost. I felt like I bit more than I can chew. And anyways, the whole financing issues for my school fee, it really had a toll on me. I always think about that. So I guess, did it affect my work? A little bit. But yeah. So, quick update. It's been a draining day today, mentally. I called my mom and I told her, hey mom, I think you're right, because she advised me to go to a public school that literally costs around 200, 300 euros per month only, or something, not even a year. And I said, hey, no, mom, like I found this great program, selective program, and I got in this business school. And it costs a lot. 4 years of a bachelor program that costs us around 64,000 euros. For me at 18-year-old, I literally don't know what's waiting for me at the end. 64,000 euros. Growing up from a poor family, that's huge. That's a huge amount to consider. And I told her, hey, like, today I called, I said, I think you're probably right, because what I'm doing here since the last 2 months, well, the courses are good, but if I were to be in another school, I would say it's the same benefit. I'll get the same course and everything, but of course the name, the prestige of the school changes everything. Well, I literally have no idea. So I said, hey, like, this much amount of money costs us so much right now. What should I do? Because I don't have any bank loans, no student loans, no nothing. What should I do? Should I consider go to another school? Is that even possible? Because I have to wait this year and then to restart my first year next year. I don't know. So the director of the program called me. He said he would help me out on loaning, perhaps, and if that works out, we'll see. We'll see. But I'm considering very, very hard that I should switch schools. I don't know. I have no idea. What I learned throughout this experience was that nothing in life is gonna go the way you think it is, or you wish it should. And you should always have a backup plan in case your first plan fails. You should always think twice when making such a big decision. For instance, this case for me was choosing the next big step, which is my university. You quickly realize that even though it was the best decision you could have chosen at that time, you should at least consider other options. Nonetheless, I learned a lot from this, and even though I'm struggling to find a way to pay my school fees, I have to man up and accept it and fight through it. I think almost 2 months that I haven't cut my hair. It's so crazy how that fucks up your confidence.